right, first things first, New, glad to see you back repping the flag. How exciting is it to be able to be with the pool once again in the upcoming Asian Games?
It's always exciting to be able to represent the country. I gave my promise to this program that if I'm available and you call me, I'm going to be here. So I think everybody saw that last World Cup. Even though I wasn't in the lineup, I still made my presence felt. And here we are ready for Asian Games, and I'm still here. Been here ever since SEA Games, so definitely love serving the country and love being a part of something bigger. And I'm doing this all for all the Filipino fans out there, and just going to give my best every time I get to step on the floor.
Talking about the World Cup journey for Gilas Filipinos, it was quite a rough road, but how do you think this Asian Games can help bounce back and put Gilas right up there?
Yeah, it just shows that we deserve to compete at a high level, and that we can be one of the top teams internationally. But of course, it's crunch time for us. We're assembling a team that hasn't really been together, but I think our advantage is that we're all PBA guys, so we're familiar with each other, not necessarily playing on the same team, but I know a lot of these guys based off of scouting reports and having to play against them, so I think that's a big advantage for us, just being familiar with each other's games and what everybody does and what they're special at, and now it's just about putting it together. And I think Coach Tim's doing a good job of getting us together and having us focus on our fundamentals first and foremost, and then just playing together as a team. And I think that's what's going to do it for us as long as we can do it together.
It's good you mentioned Coach Tim, because you were there throughout the camps for Gilas Filipinos when Coach Chot was manning the team. But are there any differences that you see now that Coach Tim's head coach?
Not so much. I mean, Coach Chot always gave way for Coach Tim to share his thoughts. Even when Coach Chot was the head coach, Coach Tim was definitely the man that was organizing our defense, and a lot of the stuff that we do here is the same stuff that we were doing for that World Cup preparation defensively. And I think you saw in the World Cup our defense was actually really solid. So you got to give credit to Coach Tim for being able to get us to believe in and what he believes in as far as fundamentally being sound on the defensive end. And of course that's going to be able to allow us to stop teams and lead into our transition game, which is more or less the same concepts. And then now all we're working on is a few different movements offensively, but more or less it's still the same game. So I'm just happy to hear a lot more of Coach Tim's thoughts as a head coach. Maybe that will allow me to kind of expand my own game as well, hearing different things from him and the reasons why he's been successful as a head coach and why so many players do well under him as well. So I'm excited for that.
Right, lastly, New, so you guys are going to go up against Jordan, Thailand, but let's focus on Jordan. They're fielding RHJ over there, and you've gone against them many, many times.
Yeah.
How do you think, have you guys scouted that, or how are you guys preparing for that?
Yeah, we haven't really went into scouting so much yet because, we're really focused on ourselves and getting our fundamentals sound, making sure that our groundwork is laid first. And then I think as we get closer to the competition and as we head over to Inspire for training camp, I think that's when we'll start to scout more. But Coach Tim's all about fundamentals right now. So fundamentals has nothing to do with scouting, and it's all about us.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, New.
Thank you.